Hi everyone, this is Tuplex. Welcome back. We've got a train full of modules now, as well as a bunch more in the chests waiting to get on the train when it empties. So I think I'm going to change this back to making productivity modules again. All right, so we just need to update all these recipes. I think I'll wait for these to finish. Okay, now we can change it. So it's productivity 2, and then as soon as these other ones finish what they're doing, I'll change those. That way we don't lose anything that's already in process. Same with these. And then I can put all those back. And I have a few productivity 2 modules that I picked up when I changed it the last time. So I'll just throw those on the belt. Come on. Okay, so this one we can change. Productivity 3. I'll put these speed module 2s over there. Actually, let's just take those out. I don't want to wait anymore. There we go. Okay, so now we'll be producing them in relatively equal numbers. Although I'll probably have to change back to pure speed modules at some point, because I think in general these type of designs use more speed modules than productivity modules. Let's look at the ratio here. Huh. It doesn't tell us, does it? All right, I'll press shift so it makes a blueprint. Yeah, wow, a lot more. Well, that's on smelters that only take 2 modules each, so maybe that's not the best example. Let's look over here. So let's just grab a blueprint of all that. Yeah, so it's about 2 to 1. 654 speed 3s to 320 productivity. Okay, so that's running. Let's check on our power again. I'm going to go take a look at the reactors and see how they're running. I've gotten a lot of comments about, the issue that I was seeing on the reactors. A lot of people have said they've seen similar things. And it doesn't seem to be working the way that it should, to be honest. Once it gets, I think the issue is that once it gets to a high load is when it starts acting funny. And somebody had mentioned, what was it? Oh, yeah. Somebody mentioned that he saw the same thing on his base and it fixed itself when he added more reactors. Okay, so if that's true, then it really does sound like a bug. But I don't know. For now, it's running okay. Oh, speaking of bugs, I made my own bug. I realized that I haven't been reprocessing any of the used up fuel cells. I looked at my logistics network and I had 10,000 used up fuel cells sitting in there that hadn't been touched. So I set up 3 centrifuges here to do the reprocessing recipe. So we take 5 fuel cells and turn them into 3 uranium-238s that we can use to make more fuel cells. You may remember the 13 to 1 ratio that I was saying that we need between uranium-235 and 238, or vice versa. Actually, we need 13 238s to every 235. That ratio depends on this happening, right? If you don't do that, then the ratio is different. Okay, so now that I'm pouring more 238 back into the system, our ratio is up to 14 now instead of 1, or instead of 13, which means that we need to run the Covarex enrichment again. I had previously removed the speed beacons from this, but I think I might ought to put one back. I'll just put one. We'll put one right here just to give it a little bit of a speed boost, because I'm not really sure if 3 of these is fast enough to do what we need or not. But I know that when I had it set up previously, I had a beacon here and another one there, and that was fast enough. So yeah, let's not take any chances. I'd rather have it go too fast than not fast enough, right? If we run out of fuel, then we're dead, because our lasers won't work. And I think the bots can reach there. Okay, speaking of being dead, yeah, we're doing fine. On the research, I was letting this run a bit overnight again, so I added another level of artillery shell range, which is 16,000 science packs. That's pretty huge. And that was so that we could try to get our artillery range to get outside of our pollution cloud, because we're pretty close to being able to do that right now. Up here, it might not, the boost might not be enough, but if we can keep the artillery range ahead of the pollution growth, then that would be nice. All right, I just want to keep my eye on some of these attacks just to see how we're doing, but none of them really seem to be presenting much problem, so I think we're safe. Okay, here's one we can watch live. There's a behemoth spitter, which is the one that I'm most afraid of. Yeah, no problem. Okay, what else since the last time? We're kind of running low on plastic. Okay, and that's being driven by not enough petroleum. And if we come up here, we can see that some of our refineries are not running, right? All the tanks are empty except for heavy oil, but we're holding back some heavy oil so that we always have lubricant available. So I think what we need to do here is either get another oil well involved. Okay, I've got oil 1 and oil 2. And oil 2, what is this one? I think this is coming from oil 1. Yeah, okay. So my oil 1 is pumping to the main base, and then it's also pumping over here to these tanks, which oil 2 is feeding into, and then that's what's going into the refineries over here. I've got this oil over here, 2200. This one down here, I wish I had put inside the wall. I've got this one over here too. The other thing that we could do is load speed modules over here. So I think I'll start with that. And see if that solves things. Yeah, this is the only thing going back to the starter base. right, and then I'm not feeding. Yeah, so this is only going to these refineries when I have a surplus, which I don't have right now. So let's get over there with some speed modules. So we'll go over to the refinery, and then we'll hopefully finally get back to making red circuits, which I've been trying to do for like the last 4 or 5 episodes. Keep getting distracted by other projects. I probably really shouldn't invest so much time in module production in the starter base, to be honest. Because once I get red circuits, I can start making a lot of modules out here. Probably a lot more than I can in the starter base anyway. All right, so let's grab, I think 1 stack will be enough. Actually, let's get 2, and we'll module up all of these. I think we're going to need it sooner or later anyway. Okay, and as I discussed before, speed modules are preferable for pump jacks rather than productivity. Because the oil supply, it decreases over time, but it never disappears. It'll decrease down to a lower limit, and then it'll stay there forever. So if you put speed modules in, then you effectively increase what that lower limit is. And you'll get more oil. You'll get more oil per second than you will if you use productivity. Like, productivity is good for mining because it's good for mining because it prolongs the life of the ore patch. But with oil, we don't really worry about the life of the oil patch. Okay, so we can see by doing that, boom, we get a nice increase in oil production. All right, so that's given me 100% speed boost in each of these pump jacks. So hopefully that will help the situation back home. We can take a look here. Yeah, see, almost nearly all the refineries are running now. And hopefully that should saturate this belt with plastic again. Yeah, I can see the some of the light oil going over to get cracked. Yeah, I'm still using a lot of it for solid fuel, which is kind of a waste. Well, I mean, it's not a waste. It's powering our smelting, but I'd rather have the plastic right now. All right, but yeah, we can see that we finally get some plastic, so we'll be able to make the lightweight structures again. And it should increase our red circuit production as well. Yeah, because some of these down here are not getting plastic. Okay, so that's that. Let's go back over to our circuit build, which I can't get to except over here. So I'm going to I'll send my train over here, and I'll just meet it over there. I think I'll probably be able to walk there faster than if I ride on the train. And we'll get to work on red circuits. Oh, I think it's going to beat me. Okay, so I'm going to need... I'll just bring as many modules as I can. Looks like all of them. Actually, I'll put back some of those so that I can get more beacons with me. All right. Yeah, no path, I know. Okay. So like I said last time, there was an error in the layout of this red circuit build. I thought it would have been nice to share this requester chest, but then when I moved it over, now I'm out of range of these, well, these 4 beacons over here, which is not good. So I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, so we need to pick that up. We'll change this to only request copper. I'll take those green circuits out. Whoops. And let's put those in there. Okay, can I pick it up now? Yes. All right, so this needs to go here. And that way we're getting hit by, should be 10 beacons again. Yeah, number of effect sources is 10. Those are the 10 beacons. And then we'll set the recipe. I'll load it with productivity modules. So now it's 14 effect sources. Okay, we'll do this again like that. We'll need to pick that up and move it. Okay, so we can set this up essentially just like we did there. So I'll copy paste onto that. And then probably just a red inserter coming out, right? I don't have any plastic, so we can't tell just yet. Let me run down and get some plastic bars just so we can make sure that it's working well. Where am I going? Okay, down here. After artillery shell range 3 is done, I added the next 2 levels of robot speed because they're fairly inexpensive. 3,000 science packs for 2 levels. Actually, even less than that. 3,000 research. You know, because I have modules in my labs, so we'll need 20% fewer. Okay, here's some plastic. Yeah, I'll take a couple stacks. Actually, let's not auto trash that. I don't want any bots picking it up. Bunch of trash laying around. Rocks that I probably drove into with my car at some point. Okay, and then when I get up here, I can put it in my trash slot and let the bots get it. And then we can watch this run. Yeah, so a fast inserter on the output is more than enough. Okay, and I'm going to want to limit that. Now on our requester chest, I think I was... Okay, I don't want to request circuits because I'm getting those here. I just need green circuits and plastic. All right, I'll just load that in there. Okay, well that looks pretty good. Actually, we might not even need, maybe I don't need stack inserters here either. What about here? I just want to make sure we don't run out of anything. But yeah, it looks like the inserters can keep up. So that'll save us some resource, since fast inserters are a lot cheaper to produce. Okay, so let's start copying this. Oh, yeah, like that. All right, and we don't need, I don't think we need all of these substations. I guess we need at least, yeah, I probably have too many substations throughout the rest of the build, but looks like that is enough. And then we'll need more roboports, obviously. So we can throw a roboport over here. Okay. Now if I go back to my calculator, I need 88 of those in total. And we're going to need a station to bring in plastic. All right. So how are we going to do this? Put that there. Okay, and we can put another one over there. And then that's 1, 2, that's 8. So 11 of those would do the trick. And I'll deal with the roboports and everything when we're done. All right, well, let's see how we're going to get plastic up here. Okay, the plastic's going to come up through this rail system, right? So if I do all the reds up there, where could I put drop-off points for plastic? Off to the sides, maybe? Maybe up here on the side. Yeah, it could be on either side, really. So let's build this out, and then I'll figure out where to put it. All right, so I need 11 of these since it's 8 across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, whoops, 3, 4, 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, this is kind of a waste of space, though, isn't it? I wonder if it would be better if I just had it all on one side, and then I could just make a giant continuous area. Yeah, in fact, I think that would be better. Well, then again, it is nice having it immediately next to the green circuits, but these green circuits are going to have to travel a long way. let's remove all this. No, I don't want to remove it. I think this is really going to be the best way. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'll copy all of that. And we'll get rid of all the rail stuff. The large power poles, the roboports, and that. Okay. So that's 10. Ooh, it's going to be close. Can I get one more? I cannot. Well, I can, except for a few beacons. I think I can live with that. Or here, let's do this. And then I'll put that one down here. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, I am going to tear this up. I think it'd be better to have this wider instead of taller, because that's going to be less distance for the bots to travel to bring the green circuits. So let's make all of these, 4 across. So then it'll be 4, it'll be 12 across, and in that case I'll need to get 88. 12 times 8 is what, 96? 12 times 7 is 84. All right, yeah, so we'll do 8. 8 rows instead of 11. So we can pick up the last 3. And then I'll pick up all that. And I'm just picking it all up because it'll be cleaner if I just copy it down again. Using the same layout that I have here. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, I got a lot of copper plate. Let me dump some of that copper out of my inventory. Okay. So now I can copy this and then just make 2 more copies of it. All right, 1 there and 1 there. And then I'm just going to have to absolutely carpet this place with roboports. So let's just do it like this. And hopefully this will cover both sides. Yeah, awesome. I can actually come out a little bit further, but I'll keep it tight in there. All right, so I can copy this column of roboports and put it over here on the other side. Okay. What about over here? It doesn't quite reach. All right, so we'll need more roboports here. I'm not going to get some of them. Okay. Actually, I don't think I need these big power poles, do I? Nope, I think I do not. All right, let's lay that down again. Okay, we'll put some more down here. Those are going to need power. And again over there. All right. All right, let's look at our turret range now. Okay. Yeah, so you can see for most, except for this northern part, it looks like most of the it looks like on most of the path our turret range will at least match the pollution cloud, if not exceed it. So that'll help reduce the biter attacks, because we'll be able to get most of the biter nests that are inside the pollution cloud. Not all of them, but a good portion of them. All right, so let's go back to my train and get as many. What are we missing? I'm missing just about everything. All right, we'll just grab everything that we can. I even ran out of assemblers. Okay, there's modules, there's beacons. I need fast inserters. I need some assemblers. Oh, and I need lots of roboports. I probably need a radar, but I've got some. And I'll probably need more bots. So let's throw some more bots up there. Whoa. Big attack coming in. Wow. Wow. Not bad. Uh-oh. What did I lose? I lost some bots to fire. I should probably add bots to the supply stations to make sure that we don't run out. Okay, we'll throw those bots in there. All right, and I'm out of roboports. What are we missing now? More inserters still, huh? All right, I can handcraft a bunch of inserters. Take care of that. I need more substations. I think I do have those in the train. Yeah, I only need 21 of those. There we go. Yikes. Thought I was going to get hit. Although I do still need to get hit by a train to get one of those achievements. Oh, I should have brought lights too. Alright, so let's see if I can... Yeah, looks like I can power those up with regular power poles, which is good. Come on, homeboys. Oh, I need more requester chests. Okay, those are all... Oh, those are all powered. Good. Okay. So I just need to continue building this out, and then in the next episode we'll have to figure out how to get plastic brought up here. We could perhaps even make use of this stacker for green circuits and plastic. Maybe if I move that stacker, I can bring the train up to somewhere around the middle of this to unload plastic. But then the return line is going to be a bit of a challenge. All right, well, anyway, I'll think of something. Until then, I'll spend some time accumulating the rest of the stuff that we need to finish building up this area. So I'll work on that. We do need a radar over here so that we can see all of it. So let's place the radar somewhere convenient. Let's see. Actually, what about up here? Right there looks good. All right, I still won't be able to see over there, so let's throw another one down. That ought to do it. Oh. Okay. I guess I need one on the other side too. That's how big this is. Okay, now I can see all of it. Let's take a look at our power. You know, every time we build one of these, our power consumption is going to jump quite a lot, so we have to make sure that we keep a close eye on that as well. Each one of these 10 reactor arrays should give me about 1.2 gigawatts. So between these two, that should be about 2.4. And then this one is, what, 800, I think? Something like that, 600, 800. So I should have close to 3 gigawatts of capacity right now of nuclear power. Okay, well, that's going to do it for today. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.